band, whatever you call it. You'll see.
Got 1,000 hair products and you still got hair problems and you don't know which way to turn. You don't know what you deserve. Let's talk hair. I got what you deserve. Let's talk hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Let's talk hair.
#0. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? We are live. Happy Labor Day weekend. And I know you all are probably, trying to get ready for barbecue and all that other good stuff. And I was a little bit under the weather. So I was like, should we do this show? Whew. So my medication ran over. And I'm feeling better, if that makes sense. But I'm high as I don't know what, So I just feel like I'm floating. But I just want to commit to my word and just still do this. And then I'm going to go and check out and get into bed. But, and watch movies. I mean, Labor Day is for, I guess, relaxing. And I'm working, right? So hopefully this is someone's purpose that you all are watching. Put in the chat if you all are watching or if I'm just talking to myself. So if I'm talking to myself, I'm gonna have a party. I'm do what I'm gonna do. Okay. So but in the comments, we're still focused, you guys, even though it's Labor Day weekend, we're having a fabulous Labor Day sale. And with that being said, the Labor Day sales are not no joke. I'm calculating up going, I would even get this stuff. I mean, you're buying one product and getting half off. Really? So Labor Day weekend sale, my marketing team was genius bringing this Labor Day sale to you guys. So put in the chat if you got your email and I know Betty, you actually, you know, showed out. I saw you and thank you. Betty has been one of our top people. Today's show, I'm your host, Angela H. Brown. I look so forward to doing these things because um, nobody was there to help me when I was trying to figure out, how to grow my clients' hair and all of that. It was just really being a mixologist and trying to figure it out. There was no one saying, "Oh, do this, do that, or this works." Everybody back then was trying to figure out how to do like which way my hair going. Okay, it's going this way, so I need to focus this way. So everybody was trying to figure out how to do like weaves back then, colors, cuts, and stuff like that. uh so while they were trying to figure that out, I wanted to go the route of growing hair and making sure that people's hair was healthy. Now, I came up with these Deserve products, okay? Coming up with the Deserve products with God. Now, we always put God in, happy Sunday to everybody. For those of you who are just kind of coming on the platform and maybe you just didn't have nothing to do or you just like, who is this? I want you all to just know, um, just keep spreading the word about Deserve because I we have helped so many people. It's ridiculous. Now I want to go to my friends that I already know. Okay. and we want to say something to them. So we want to start off with Miss Rogers. Javonda Rogers Henderson, I don't know why you running from me. I need to fool with you. Okay. We need to sit down and talk. She comes by way of Georgia. Now, what I want to do is I'm gonna put her on Front Street, okay? Because I want her to actually um we want to get in your city, okay? And what we want to do is we want to use you as for because if am I right? She moved to Georgia about is it 2 years now? She moved there and she's been rocking with Deserve. I'm telling you. And one thing I just want to say on this platform, she actually took it, videoed it, and actually has shown people what the products do. And she had her customer to say something about it. And what I loved is that you had nothing uh, but great things to say about the product. But we don't care whether it's good or bad. We want to just hear from you so we can improve ourselves. And then we want to just applaud you for that. Okay. So as we're applauding you, we just want you to know we thank you so much for that, Javonda. Oh, oh my God. They are applauding you. Okay. Okay, they're applauding you. Y'all doing it. Yeah, okay. Now we have Miss Renita Harper Branch. She had gotten her stuff. You got your stuff. She actually she jumped on it Friday, I think. So she already got her stuff. Yeah, we know about you. So we want to thank you so much. We want to applaud you. We want to applaud you. We want to applaud you for just, oh my God, for just loving and giving Deserve. Oh my God, they are really applauding you. So we want to thank you so much. Candace Adams, we also, she said, hey Angie, let's talk hair. Yeah, we're gonna talk hair. And she said that she also received her email. That is so great. Thank you for receiving that email. Okay. Yes. Also, we have Miss Tavia Hall, honey, and Tavia has me on this. What you got me on? Nutra Herbalife. She's got me on Herbalife. Thank you so much for changing my bowels. You know, this aloe is so good. I mean, she moving stuff in me. So thank you, Tavia. Mm, mm, mm. And also we have my beautiful sister, Yolanda Rocket. God told me you got a man coming, girl. I don't know what color he is. I don't know if he tall, skinny, fat, but he ain't broke. You know, and he love the Lord, so he on his way. Congratulations to Yolanda Rocket, because she's about to get a new man. Oh. All right, y'all guys. And so Renita, she says we'll do awesome products. Thank you, Renita. Darlene Ray says, I'm a believer in these products. Darlene is in Texas visiting her family. Darlene, be safe, have fun, and I will see you. You got a prize too on the way back. And then Tabby said, thanks, and you're welcome. And Yolanda said, thanks, sister. She probably gonna get me later. But what we want to talk about is hair tools. So on this platform, on this show, hair loss is very important. But with our Deserve products, I want to discuss about the hair tools. Sometimes abandonment stimulation is so important because you may have a client, Javonda, um, Tavia, or you may be the customer, Candice, Darlene, Yolanda. And if we have thinning spots and balding spots, right now my scalp is calling me. I've been under the weather, so I decided, no, I don't think I'm gonna shampoo my hair and then go out and have a reverse. So what I decided to do was freshen my hair up a little bit with just um, I'd use the elixir glossifier, and what I did was I just kind of did a little trim back here, and basically I didn't do much of anything because the products put memory in it. So even though my hair was like, hey, we used to doing something to it, I tied it up, but the Deserve Bonnet put it restores and actually keeps your product in the bonnet. If I hadn't have done it, I would have had to do my little water thing that I tell you all about, using warm water to restore the memory. Um, but this is the Deserve Derma Roller. It is a 1.0 millimeter. Okay, with it being a 1.0 millimeter, it allows those metal spikes to kind of gently prick and reopen the follicles and remove stimulators, and also add it allows the product to go down to it. So we know the epidermis is on the outside, right? The We do know the epidermis is on the outside, and right up under the epidermis is the dermis, right? And the epidermis is the thickening of the skin, and it covers to protect you from getting sick or whatever. I guess the epidermis wasn't working too tough for me because I ended up with a little cold. So, but hi, I'm just kidding. But yes, the epidermis thickens. It's the thickening part. Right up under that is the dermis, where all the vitamins and the nutrition is. Um, the vitamins that's under there meets our elixir, which is full of vitamins. Okay, and the key ingredient is castor oil. I'm throwing all this stuff out because y'all know when y'all get ready to we do these questions and answers, y'all gonna know this stuff. So, but however, um, when we're actually using hair tools, and Darlene Tabby Hall says, I love Deserve products. I will send you some reviews as well. My clients love the products. I need to restock. Well, if you need to restock, we have a Hellified Labor Day special. And for those of you online that sign up, honey, y'all got a really good deal. But I'm working out stuff with salon professionals on my end to make sure that they feel a BOGO sale. But let's go over here, okay, you guys? I'm going to open up a fresh box. I recommend, I'm just going to say, I recommend that only one person uses the derma roller after COVID-19. I just felt real weird about it because I felt like, I was doing it as a service and cleaning it. But now it's just so many toxins and funny things going on. We just want to be extra, extra careful. So you can get yours online, or you can come to one of our, only none of my none of my store locations have it. I'm the only one that has it, but if you're in Pennsylvania, they have it. If you're with Slade Beauty Supply, they have it. That's in Nashville. Okay. So I'm going to open it up, and this is how it comes. If you get a Deserve Derma Roller 1.0, comes pre-packaged. Isn't that nice? And then we just tear the package. And when we tear the package and open it up, woo, look what you got. Isn't that beautiful? This is the start of something really huge that can be going in your life. I know Theodore Chisholm, the owners of Beverly's of Nashville and the distributor, he's TC distributor. Honey, he got this thing sitting on smoke and turning around. Before we get off this show, I'm gonna have to show you guys because I am like it's Beverly's of Nashville. Let me see. .bf BF Beverly's of Nashville. And when I say, y'all, I'm so impressed because he did a wonderful job, his team. actually, when you go on the site and you're going to click, and if you all, I want to put that so you can check it out. Teddy actually did such a phenomenal job of showing these products and just how the actual products work.
Deserve Satin Moisture Shampoo also removes fillers that block the hair from growing, all while adding moisture to your hair.
Now,
we also have
we're going to show you
Moisture Smoothie Shampoo.
We're going to show you how Teddy actually took the product, and what I was impressed about it is he even represented the Derma roller, you guys. And so when it gets to that point, then I'm going to show it again because I'm trying to pull it down and it's not moving. It wants to show the whole thing, so we're going to keep it moving. But however, this is the Derma roll. We're going to open it up. Girl, you don't get up. Okay, you want to hesitate a little bit. So now when you first get it, this, I want you to know that this is for you. This is to rest your finger right there. Okay. This controls how much tension that you actually put. Okay. And then test it out on your hand, on the back of your hand. And then if that's too much, then you can lighten up. If it's not, you can go just a little bit more. I can deal with that. I'm feeling that. I can deal with that. Yeah. So, and what you want to do is actually always put the elixir. You want to put that on first at all times because you have to have something to roll, and then you're going to put it on your hand. And because it is very concentrated, you see how much I covered. Okay. All right. So while you're putting that on, you make sure you clean it. Okay. You're going to clean it with soap and water, alcohol. So, and then you're going to take it and you're going to roll 6 times. This helps with abandonment stimulation, you guys. And then you're going to go to the next one. And then you're going to roll that 6 times, okay? Okay. Now you can kind of see I'm getting a little red here, okay? Because now I have abandonment stimulation. And it's like, if you look at both of my hands, this one is redder. And then this one is abandoned. And this one is now stimulation. Like, yeah. So now you can see it, how it does. Now what I'm going to do is apply it to my hair. Oh, that feels so good going in. That feels so good. Okay. Let's see. And then you're going to take 2 fingers. And you're going to hold the hair down and roll. Oh my God, that feels so good. That way, the oil is going in. So here's a video. Let me see. I'm going to take you back. I'm going to show you how it, how you can actually see it. But also I want, for those who have no edges, let's go here, like closer to the edge. And let me get up a little closer, and you want to massage it in. And then you want to hold the hair down and roll. Okay. Now, for those of you that have thinning at the top of your head, you're going to put the oil in. You don't even have to see it. That feels so good. And then you're gonna hold 2 fingers, and you're gonna hold your hair down, and you're gonna roll. Okay, there you go. And while I'm rolling, I know I'm doing something because I can feel it, and that feels so good. Now you're gonna do that 3 times a week. Now in between the 3 times a week, you're gonna do this 2 times a day because you're going to be intentionally trying to get uh, that hair to do what it needs to do. Okay. Now you can get this with shampooing or the elixir. Now I'm gonna put some just on my scalp in different little areas because it'll roll to those areas. Now I'm gonna take this, the stimulator. It's very gentle. And then now I'm going to just go back and forth. Okay. And I'm gonna go back and forth. I'm massaging it in and I'm adding stimulation that's abandoned. I'm waking up my scalp, my hair. I'm actually relaxing myself and inviting stimulation back into me, into my scalp, which ignites hair growth. Now, once I do that, that felt so good, but I probably was going to have to stop the show. Once you do that, oh, y'all, I want to show you this. Look at that.
Or for you men looking to grow that beard you always dreamed of, the 1 millimeter spokes stimulate the scalp and remove a thin layer of skin that blocks hair growth. This makes washing your hair more effective and encourages healthy hair growth. For best results, the product should be used with the Deserve Damage Reversal Elixir 3 times a week. Deserve Damage Reversal Elixir Oil is Deserve's top-selling product.
So that's what Teddy has that, and then I'm gonna put that on there. And if once I do that, my hair, everything will bounce back into its style. It doesn't matter, and all I have to do is just repeat that. The product is that good, but you need stimulation. If you don't have, even if your hair is not bald or thinning, you still need some stimulation and moisture that's missing. Okay. So I wanted to demonstrate that because sometimes people are saying that they just don't get it. And when you don't get something, you do not use it. Okay. So we have a question here. Renita Harper Branch says, can you please tell me how and when to use the vinegar and protector strand? So it's protected strand and the apple cider, it does, if you ever have ordered it, you guys please read, because what I did was I created actual like a little flyer thing, but I recommend once a month. Men or people with like really short hair can do maybe twice a month, or someone has more of a psoriasis or something like that, then they could do twice a month if there's dandruff buildup, oil buildup, or glue or something like that. So I would say once a month, uh, just to keep it detoxed, and it helps with opening up your scalp. It also helps with your cuticles, as well as making sure that you're getting the ultimate performance and allowing the hair to absorb your product and give you a performance. Have you ever had anybody out there with natural hair and then you went out and then your hair kind of reverted or whatever? Sometimes what the apple cider do, it'll, even if the hair falls a little bit, it will bring back the performance where you can put like a little water or warm water or something and roll it up tight. It'll bring back the memory. It opens it up. It restores the performance and everything in your hair. So that's what I love about it. And it's good to use it. You can also use it um, to that once a month. You want to spread, pump it in your hair, comb it through, and massage it in. And you can put that on first. If you're also one of the ones that can't not over clarify and you're like extremely dry, what you can also do is take it, put it on first for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then put the conditioner on to allow moisture to come in while you're detoxifying. And if you just want oodles of moisture, you can add the elixir on as well at the end. I would say probably the last 10 minutes that you have it on and you can like be in the shower with it or under the dryer or use this hydration. And I like to mix the apple cider with the conditioner at times too, because sometimes people can over uh, clarify and then they'll say, well, my hair was just it was good at first, but I did it twice that month and I noticed it was a little dry. Well, you probably just needed once that month and you would have been fine. So if you go twice that month because you like how your hair feels, just add the silk milk to it and comb it through, and you will still detoxify, but you will also invite moisture in with the body, the shine, and everything. Now, your next one, the Strand Protective Spray. I do urge you to take that to um, a hairstylist. Um, when you're using that product, you will spray from root to tip. If anybody out there has sinus, then their nostrils and their passageway is wide open, and you want to protect your customers. So, what you want to do is cuff, spray behind the hand, and follow the spray with your hand. You want to do 1/4 partings when you're doing an entire head full, okay? If the hair is short, you can cocktail it. Cocktail it means that you're just going to mist it and spray it all over and comb through. But what you want to do is shampoo 2 to 3 times and then go ahead and comb through, dampen the hair a little bit because the water molecules are large. So that means when the water hit and there is an invasion of another liquid, then the water will take over and it'll drown it and the hair will miss the performance. Okay. So what you want to do is dampen the hair, towel blot it, and then proceed with your treatment. After you proceed with your treatment, then you want to comb through until you get at least 97 to 100% of no more stress with shedding. Now, let me ask this question. I mean, answer this question before it comes out. Yes, you will get some shedding, but no, we decrease that stressful shedding that leads to hair loss and being bald. That's what the protecting strand does. It enhances your natural curls if you're natural, but it also helps if you're getting colors or chemicals. It reduces and adds protein that's taken out while you're getting those particular chemicals. It is so necessary to spray that in after you base the scalp if you're getting a relaxer. It's necessary to spray it in. Not after you base the scalp, you want to spray it in and then put the color and then come back and cocktail it at the end. You also, with a color, you want to base around the scalp and then spray the protective strand in to protect the hair while you're removing protein you'll be replacing. But you also want to spray it to ensure that you don't break up those buns that you're trying to color or strip. So those, I hope I answered that question. I do recommend you taking it to a stylist that likes to read or will read. If you take it to a stylist that has the attitude of, oh, it's like any other uh, treatment. You do it this way, you do it that way. That's a stylist that does not do treatments, but also really doesn't want to take out that time. So you want a stylist that is willing to really uh, take out the time to at least read and see how this treatment goes. When do you want to apply it? You want to apply it every 4 weeks if you just want to do a cocktail, and every 8 to 12 weeks for the full head of hair. So I hope I answered your question, but yes, it takes that frizz out. It helps to detangle the hair. If you're a hairstylist, it takes all of that hard work of pulling and tugging on that natural hair. It takes all the hard work out of someone who has long hair, but they have a detangling problem, and you charged them one thing, but you really deserved another amount because their hair was just in a pickle. It also helps for those customers that do not come back as often, and yet and still those what I love about Deserve products is that it takes a lot of that blood and sweat and tears off of you. Now we have Margaret Sharp, that's my beautiful mom, I look just like her. So not calling myself beautiful, but it's the truth. So hello, Mama. I hope you're still watching. And also, I let's see. Yolanda says, seems simple for anyone to use. And Renita did respond. She said, yes, it did. Thank you so much. I don't care how I'm feeling. I have really studied these products, you guys. And it doesn't matter what these products do. I am very triggered about what it does. You can blindfold me, you can gag me. I have to know what these products do because you have to know what these products do. And we talked about hair tools and how they work. Uh, and one of your questions, which is going to be, um, we're going to discuss, but I do want you to know about abandonment stimulation so bad because there are so many people walking around that no longer at all does um, any type of um, stimulation. Back in the day, uh, people, you could see it in movies. They used to just brush their hair before they went to bed. Why did you think they did that? Because, see, they loved their glory. They didn't sit their wigs on a mantle. They just brushed their hair and they loved their hair. How many people out there are loving your hair now? And how many people out there are selling for hair loss? If you have anything in your head where when you notice the first thinning spot, contact Deserve. If you notice, and sometimes there are some salon professionals that are using, I don't care what products they're using, they're not giving their customers what they deserve. So research yourselves. Find the ones that care. Find the ones. I mean, I had someone that interviewed me before she sat in my chair. She said, "I read your book. I expect everything you said in that book for you to have that integrity of when I sit in your chair." And I was like, that was the kind of like the first time I had been interviewed. And usually clients call, hey, I was referred to you by Shaniqua and or Brenda, I didn't do a lot of Shaniquas. But it was like Brenda referred me to you, or Kim referred me to you. And they trusted me just from the referrals. But this person read my book first. And then after they read the book, she came one day and just kind of watched me a little bit. And then she said, I'd like to make an appointment. Boom. I was like, oh, okay. She ended up being a really great customer. Uh, and it was a beautiful friendship developed. I won't say friendship, but a friendship, because she wasn't a friend, but she was just a beautiful person. And God bless her for interviewing me. Okay. So I know it is come time for us to win a little prize. Now, I want you all to know that we have September the 19th. We're supposed to have Charlene Ware. She is supposed to be coming, and we're going to track her down. This is a holiday. We're going to let her enjoy her holiday, okay? But we're going to track her down and actually get her. She's supposed to be on the show. She's a child psychologist, And what she does is we're going to talk about grieving because a lot of people, hi Terrell, a lot of people grieve and they lose hair. Did you know that grieving can make you lose hair? Did you know just um, losing your job or a loved one or um, anything that you have lost that you treasured um, or depended on for life or breath? Um, a lot of times people suffer from losing a loved one. They never become that when the death comes, a part of them inside has died too. And it's hard to, I could imagine when I lost my mother in law, um, I just was in shock that she was actually gone. I depended on her. She was kind of like a therapist too. She didn't charge me. So I was like, oh my God. And I remember not crying until um, I cried the day of the funeral because I go into um, help mode when things are going on. I wanted to support my husband. I wanted to support the family. And I wanted to represent my mother-in-law to the fullest. I even went to the funeral home and did her hair. And and I talked with her. And she just was so beautiful, just at peace. And so afterwards, the whole family fell apart. And that's what we want to talk about on the 19th, is because we cannot mend your broken heart, but there can be a new you. Because half the time, the ones that pass on that we miss, they still have an expectation of us. My mother-in-law told me out of her mouth, I expect you to be a good, continue to being a good wife, that good mom, and I expect you to be successful with your hair loss brand. And at that time, we wasn't saying hair loss, but she said with your hair care products. She said, I expect. So to you, Mama Sandra, I'm never gonna quit. I'm gonna give you what you expected, and I'm gonna keep working to help all these babies, all these people who lost hair, who just find themselves in a different way, and to help hairstylists who dare to tell their customers that there's no help for them only because you don't know. I had a man that came to my salon this week, and he told me his barber told him, "Oh, it's over. It's over, man. You'll never get your hair back. I mean, it is what it is. It's over." Who was he to tell him that when we have so many people restoring their hair? And because of what he didn't know, imagine spreading the gospel that way. Spreading the gospel on what you don't know and leading people down a path based upon your ignorance. How many people would go to hell because of what you don't know? So, what I want to say is find out, do the research, but don't preach something you don't know nothing about. Okay? So, we have Tabby Hall says, hello, beautiful ladies and viewers. And we have my beautiful mama says, Charlene Party not where. Don't ever correct me on my platform, okay? Well, mama, you so right. I'm messing with you. Charlene Party not where. You so right. I couldn't think, it's the drugs. I couldn't think about Party, but on the press card, I would have gotten that right, So don't correct me. So Tabby Hall says, thanks for sharing this, Angela Hughes. This is needed. So what I want to say is to you guys, it is time. Now, I've been hearing from a couple of people on this platform today. So Tabby don't get shy. Mama don't get shy. Yolanda don't get shy. Renita don't get shy. Darlene don't get shy. Candace don't get shy. So, um, what is the proper way um to use the? I want to know something. Here it goes. Um, I want to play with y'all a little bit. Um, let me click this. So, what is the proper way um to use the derma roller? Okay. What is the proper way to use it? When I say proper way, what do you do first? Like, do you roll it? What do you roll it with? What do you do? What will you roll it with? And what do you do first? I want to know, what do you roll it with? And I also want to know, don't be typing yet. What do you roll it with? How many times a week do you roll it? And how many strokes do you roll? What do you roll it with? One. How many times a week you roll it? And how many strokes do you roll? Okay. What do you roll it with? How many times you roll it? And how many strokes do you roll? Okay. So while we're waiting on that, okay, because we don't want to be confused. We just want to know, what do you roll it with? How many times do you roll it? I mean, how many times do you use it? And then how many times do you roll it? Okay. Everybody got me? All right. While they're working on that, you guys, let's see. Somebody, I don't know. Mama came up first. Let's see. Twice a week, roll with elixir 3 times. You wrong. You gonna get a spanking of all people. Apply the elixir and then roll it on the scalp using derma roller. Use twice a day and 6 strokes in each area. That's wrong. Um, Apply elixir oil 3 times a week. Spread with the finger 6 times and move to the next spot. Candace is the only one that got it. So, let's say it again because y'all know. Candace said, apply elixir oil. Roll 3 times a week. Spread fingers 6 times and move to the next spot. Thank you, Candice. I'm so happy you're the winner. And it is nothing to add or take. The only thing I will add is because I did not say, when you do it 6 times, you'll just do it 2 more times in the 6 times that you're rolling. It's almost like doing sit-ups in 3 increments. That's what you'll be doing. I'm doing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I come in and repeat it 2 more times. That's it. That's all you do. You all have done wonderful. Now, I do have another question, but we're going to wait till next week for that because I'm not going to give you any clues. I wanted to do it this week, but I'm going to talk more about it next week. So, but Candace, she won. So Tavia, I'm going to ship your product out because you won last week, and Darlene, when you get back in town, you'll get yours too. I want to thank you guys. It is a wonderful Labor Day. I'm going to labor nothing. My my brother Marcus is in town, and Mama, is he over there with you? type that in if he's supposed to be there. And we're offering our condolences to my handsome brother, Mr. Marcus Young. He lost his brother as well. His brother passed away, and he's due to COVID-19. You guys mask up. It is so serious. Take your shots. It is so serious. I can't make you do what you don't want to do to your bodies, but can you think about the next person? If you know that you have COVID-19 and you know you do, protect your bodies. That's what I want to say to you. And think about the next person, protecting them. So, to my brother Marcus Young, he's in town, he's staying with us. I love you. We're here for you. It's on the other side of the family, but honey, Yolanda, Mama, me, um, and whoever else on the other side of the family, we still rock with you, baby. And we love you. I want to tell everybody a happy Labor Day. Enjoy your Labor Day, but protect your bodies, protect everything. And y'all know my famous thing that I love to say. Oh, Candace says, I hope you feel better, Angie, to enjoy your holiday. Oh, honey, I'm just grateful. Um, I'm just grateful. I thank you, Candace. And Candace also, y'all, I love Candace. She came to the shop. She folded towels. She wiped down chairs. She was there for me. Some clients come to the salon to be served. Candace come to be served, but she also come to serve. She makes sure Darlene's like that too. She'll make sure I get out. Darlene may hang out with me. Lenora, she'll hang with me. She makes sure I get out safe. You got some people, they're like, give me bottled water, make it cold, or do this, do that. I love y'all too, because I love to serve. Hats off to you. But people like Candace Adams, she walks in and say, sometimes before she even gets to the appointment, she'll say, what you need? I appreciate it. I just want to tell you on the platform, thank you, babe. And also, Candace says, my condolences to Marcus and your family. I thank you so much. Tabby Hall also says, my condolences, Marcus and the family. Yes, my brother, he is 6'11" feet tall, all kinds of handsome, but he still deserves a teddy bear hug. And I want to tell him that all of you all said that you love him. So I want you to enjoy your holiday. This is the Lord's Day still. And so I hope you was tidy. But thank you all so much. Enjoy and remember that everyone deserves a second chance at healthy hair. I'm your girl, Angela Brown, that gives y'all the tea. Take notes.
Talk hair, let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Let's talk hair.